Hey, Railbirds, here we are with the Platinum teams. This is the third place match. We have Diamond Cutters versus Three for Pool. This is a B-side match. Third loser gets third place. Winner moves into the finals. Let me pull up our bracket here real quick. Yeah, is that Darren Walding? Okay, got Darren Walding, Bob Olson, what's that name? Kenny Dodd, and Margaret Goodman. Sure. Oh, we got Margaret Goodwin versus Mark Goodwin. Good man versus good win. Not the same. So this is third place match, as I was saying. Uh, Loser of this match. Actually, this is actually the fourth place match, not third place match. Loser gets fourth place in $1,480. Winner will be moving into the next match with Dutch Boys, and then the winner of that moves into the finals. So, being joined by Sandro Menzel. How you doing, Sandro?
I'm doing great, Kevin. How are you doing today?
Oh, it's a busy day. It's finals day. Finals day is always a bit busy, but
Oh,
I think we're ready for it, I hope.
well, the room is emptying out a little bit now that there are fewer teams here.
Yeah, the place is definitely a lot more standing room and sitting room, and yeah, a lot less hectic. Except we're on these few tables in front of us. That's where all the action is.
All right.
So, three for pool. We have Darren Walding, Bob Olson, Kenny Dodd, and Margaret Goodman. Diamond cutters consist of Mark Goodwin, uh,
Luis Santiago,
Louis Santiago,
Mike Sells,
Mike Sells.
Artem, and I forgot to ask how he pronounces his name.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that. It's Babayan, Babayan. That's
I,
probably incorrect. My apologies, but I'm doing the best I can.
I'll take a break at some point and go ask him.
That would be great.
I will go do that now.
So over on that second table is Darren Walding. He is playing Mark Goodwin. Mark broke those on the table in front of us. Bob Olson versus Louis. I believe Sandra said Santiago, but I'm having a hard time reading his writing, so I'm just going to say Louis. Bob Olson currently at the table. This is the Platinum division. Sorry if I go quiet for just 1 minute here. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So anyway, Bob Olson at the table, looking at solids. That seven balls in a little bit of a predicament there. That one ball could be a possible breakup ball. The 7-1 combination might go. Or once the one ball is gone, the seven goes.
So I talked to Artem. He pronounces it Babayan.
Baba Yan. Sounds good to me. Baba Yan. All right. Artem. Artem. Artem.
Yes,
Artem Baba Yan. All right. And at the table was Luis Santiago. Was that his right last name?
that is correct.
And Mike Sells. All right. I think I got it with the names. I hope I do anyway. All right. Oh, is that four ball going to get tied up? I think it is. All right. Over on that other table, looks like Darren Walding gets that game. Three for pool. So that will bring up Kenny Dodd from Three for Pool versus Mike Sells from Diamond Cutters, and Mike will be racking and breaking. So how was your tournament week, or at least tournament 3 days, Sandro?
It was very pleasant. It's nice to be around a lot of really good pool and hang out with cool people. I actually shot a little bit of pool. Um, didn't do too badly.
Yeah, you just came down for the teams, right?
That's correct.
All right. So Bob was trying to leave his four in a little better position than that. He didn't want to tie him up where that combination doesn't go, and easy safety there for Louis. Just cue
Yes.
ball up table. I think we all saw that coming. All right. Bob looking at a two rail kick.
Very nice.
So we were thinking we weren't going to have another match till 4:30, uh, but we got this fourth place match for you guys instead, so we didn't have any downtime. The third place match will not be played on the streaming table because we're going to have some finals for you guys, which is going to be the silver finals, I believe, is the 4:30 match, which is going to be right after this match. And then after that, we're going to have the platinum finals, probably. Well, actually, this is the platinum teams, so we still have to do that platinum third place. So that platinum finals is probably not going to start at the 6 p.m. scheduled start time. That might actually get pushed back a little, but we'll see how these matches go. Platinum is just a little behind schedule, and it might slip a little farther behind. Then we have the uh, gold finals at 7 o'clock. And we're gonna have two streams, so we can do two finals at once.
Really? You can
Oh,
do two streams at
well,
once.
yeah, we've been doing two streams for most of the week.
Oh,
It
right. You
was
do the
only
second
when
table.
it was only when teams started we went to a single stream.
Gotcha.
But we'll bring back the dual stream for finals, and that'll be actually a split screen two camera setup for the bonus stream. Yeah, cameras over four tables right now.
Oh, I can see them. Very nice. So Lou's trying to figure out what to do here. Whether to go for the 9 and come back with his problem ball. He has one problem ball there on the table. The question is, can he get past the 4?
Yeah, it'd be really nice if we could move that four with the was that the 10 over
The
there
10, yeah.
to free up that pocket for the 14. I know most of these players, but I don't know Louis.
Oh, I've seen Louis play for quite a while. He lives in the Seattle area, I think a little bit on the south end, maybe Auburn, Kent, that kind of area.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we've been out of the Seattle area for a while, so
Uh,
there's a lot of
oh,
players in the area that weren't around when we were there,
mhm.
and that didn't land according to plan for Bob here.
No, not at all.
When you only have one ball left and your opponent has several, and those several are scattered around the table, it is darn near impossible to play safe. When you only have one ball left, you are really at a disadvantage, if you don't have a shot. Trying to play safe is usually a losing proposition.
Oh, that would have been nice if it had gone in.
Nope. You are not Sherry Ross. You are Sandro.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
we'll get rid of that. Sorry about that.
Was my name up? Did I have Sherry's name up here?
Yeah, there you can see right there on the replay there.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Sorry, Sherry.
Yeah, you are not Sherry, but both your names do begin with an S.
That's true. We do. And 2 syllables.
So
All right.
close enough.
So Louis got to figure out what to do with the 15 and if he can get out.
Yeah, I look for Louis to play it safe here. Probably come off this 14, bring this cue ball back near this bottom right corner on screen. Leave Bob hooked. No, he's actually gonna go for this run out. Okay, he's gonna start with this 10-9 combo. Try to roll up for that 15 next, perhaps. No, he's gonna have multiple attempts to get at that 15. I think the 15 cuts to the corner. I think there's room in there to get that
Oh,
cue ball. And he is lining it up right now, just checking where he needs his position to be. So that tells me that the 15 does go. And he's going to leave it for his key ball. The key ball is the ball before the 8
mm-hmm.
ball. It's actually a straight pull term.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
and straight pull, you have your break ball, and the ball that gets you to your break ball is called the key ball.
oh, that makes sense.
All right, Bob was just coming over to have a look to see if we need to call a ref or not, and I think he decided, not, you're okay. And I guess Louis has come down just far enough to be able to see enough of this 15 to cut it in.
Oh, very.
Oh, and
Oh,
he's overcut it.
oh. That looked so much like it was going in. But then again, these are diamond tables with these really tight pockets.
Yep, and I think we had the slate extenders installed too to make those shelves extra deep.
Do we have a list of tables? Which ones have the slate extenders on them?
It rotates throughout the day, and it's part of the fun of playing here. You never know if the slate extenders are on or off of this table at any time. It's all part of the fun.
Oh. I missed that. Did Bob call the bank or the down the rail?
Looks like he's cutting this down the rail. Cut it just a hair
Oh,
full, and is he going to get behind the 8? No, it's come
not
around.
quite.
And we got Kenny Dodd over on that other table.
Yep.
Recent inductee to the Western BCA Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Looks like he's about to put that 8 away. All right, Kenny Dodd gets 2 for his team, 2 for 3 for pool. All right, that will bring up Margaret Goodman. Will be playing Artem Babayan. Artem will be breaking.
And
All
there we
right,
go.
Louis. Yep.
Louis got the 8 ball. There we go. One, and that's diamond cutters on the scoreboard.
Yep. So, and that will put up Mark Goodwin will be playing against Bob Olson. Bob will be breaking. Here, do you feel like filling out the rest of the score sheet?
Sure.
So you are watching the 4th place match of the Platinum teams. Immediately following this match, we are most likely going to be having the Silver Team Finals. I say most likely because I'm not sure if both teams are ready yet. I don't know if we're still playing 3rd place match or not. Let me check the bracket on that to see how that Silver teams are shaping up. No, there's still a 3rd place match going on. It looks like that's 8 Ball Warriors versus Backburners. That started at 2 o'clock, so yeah, they're just getting started. So they are definitely not ready to play yet. Not ready to play the finals, that is, because the 3rd place match just got started at the same time this one did. Actually, a few minutes earlier, probably. Okay, so we have Bob Olson playing Mark Goodwin. Mark at the table now. Did he get the breakout on the 13? I don't think
Oh,
so. I think it may have got a little worse. Here, whittle a new point on that pencil.
if that one doesn't work, here's another one.
Oh, you bring the real knife. That's not a knife. That's a knife. I got my little baby Swiss Army knife here, and you got the real knife.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, trying to bump open that 13, and well, I mean the 13's open. Oh, he has the 9 ball next. His body was blocking me. I didn't see that he had the 9 next, so he's okay. Nice lead on, nice shot. Now, does that 12 go in the side? That's the next question. I don't think the 12 goes to the corner, so I think it has to go on the side. And I'm looking at the table, and I think it has just enough room to go in the side.
It does look like it.
A little high inside, come around 3 rails. That was a nice, pretty shot there by Mark.
Very well.
So let's see here. So that 12 looks like I was wondering if he's going to shoot the 12 now and draw up to the 14,
That would be a
and
tough
then
draw.
to the he even brushed the 2
Oh,
and still and it went. Wow.
yep, and that opens the pocket up better for the 8.
Did he overdraw it for the 14? Does he have to go to the 13 now?
I think so.
His body language is kind of suggesting he does not have a shot at the 14. So being forced to go to the 13 now does complicate things. Yeah, 13 to the 14, there's not an easy path. Let's see what Mark comes up with. Oh, just gonna dribble that ball. Oh
Oh,
man. Oh, he was on that 14, but yeah. All right,
well,
brings
that was
Bob Olson.
nice.
That was a very nice effort. All right, brings Bob Olson to the table. Comes to the table on cleanup duty. It's always nice when your opponent gets all their balls out of your way.
Right? My opponents seem to appreciate it when I do that for them. Matter of fact, they often seem to like give me an extra opportunity to do that, just so they have a more open table. So we're looking at the 7 down the rail.
Yep, 7 down the rail. 2 ball up the corner, stop there for the 3 in the side, roll out for the 6, come down for the 4, 8 in the side,
Yeah,
and Robert's your father's brother.
he sure is. Well, actually, no, but okay.
You don't have an Uncle Bob?
No, I don't.
Humble Bob. Hello, premium member. Over on the other table, that is Artem at the table. Is that correct?
That is
Baba
correct.
Baba Yan.
Yes. He's shooting stripes. Looks like he's trying to figure out what to do with the 10. And he just played a safety.
Oh, I didn't see the 4 hanging in the corner on that other table. I thought, I was like, we just left him straight in on the 8. That's not a very good safety. But I figured there had to be more to the story than that because he's too good of a player to do that.
Right.
So I gave the table an extra look over, and oh yeah, there's a 4 hanging in the corner.
Yeah, that's another one with the shelf extender.
Yep.
Oh, and Margaret's getting ready to jump. Looks like she didn't quite get over the 10.
Oh man, Bob had a thin cut on the 6 to the side and let that cue ball. Had to let the cue ball go a little and narrowly avoided scratching, but he has no real shot now. He's pretty much
Hmm.
hooked on that 2 ball. 4 balls in a bad spot.
Can,
It doesn't bank easily.
can he even get to the 4 ball? Can you see it?
Yeah, I don't think he's corner hooked. I think he can see the
Okay.
4, but he's in a tough spot here. Oh, you're being sarcastic? He's not humble? Oh man.
So he's playing a safety on the 4.
Gonna try to hook him from that 13.
Uh,
Did not work out, but even if he would have hooked him, I mean,
the 14
it's
goes
a
probably.
it's it does. I think that 14 goes in the side, and
Hmm.
it would have been a pretty easy kick at the 13 with good position on the 14, or even just shoot the 14 and then shoot the 13.
Hmm.
I mean, well, Bob was really up against it there. There was not much he could do at all.
No, no. Artem, by the way, just got it on the
Artem got that. All
got
right,
that.
for diamond cutters.
That's correct.
So ties it up 2 apiece. Race to 11. It's on the delay over there.
Oh, I'm on the delayed screen.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Yeah, so you can watch replays over there.
Yay. Oh, they. All right, so Mark has done the pocketed the first of
Yeah,
his
it's
stripes.
because
The
we
13.
cheat when someone makes the 8 ball and I say, "Oh, I missed who made that 8 ball." And I go over there and I look and then I watch and I play it off like of course I knew the whole time.
Right. All right, so here we go, the 14. We just got to watch out for how it comes off the 2.
So we have Kenny Dodd is racking and breaking from 3 for pool versus Luis Santiago from diamond cutters over on that other table.
Nice out for Mark. I think that makes it 3 for diamond cutters.
Right, you are. All right, so we are coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort here in beautiful Lincoln City, Oregon. Well, it's especially beautiful when the weather cooperates. Weather hasn't been all that cooperative this week, but when it does, it is spectacular. Uh, Please support our Fun Day sponsors. They were nice enough to put up some money so we could have some fun on the day before the tournament, so show them some love in return. Speaking of showing love, when you're in Seattle, be sure to go check out Ox Billiards, Seattle's premier billiard hall.
Well, over on the left table, Kenny just broke. He doesn't appear to have made anything.
And on our table in front here, we're going to have Margaret Goodman with the break. All right, second ball break. Looks like has she made a ball? Looks like she has.
Seems so.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about the CSI 8-ball rules. In addition to being rack your own, it is always open after the break.
Yep.
So you can make 3 solids on the break, but you do not have to take what you make. You can shoot a stripe. Groups are not established until you legally pocket a called ball. Speaking of the break, the 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss. If you were to make the 8 on the break, well, all that just happens is the 8 spots, and you either keep shooting or you have the option. You can rack them up again and re-break. If you were to make the 8 on the break and scratch, well, then it's your opponent that has that option. And this is a call ball and pocket game. You call the ball, you call the pocket. How it gets there doesn't matter as long as you make a good hit on one of your balls.
Thank you for that, Kevin.
You're welcome. Glad I could help. All right, Margaret just playing a little safety here. Margaret has solids.
All right, I got to tell you, I like Mike's shirt. When I play pool, I like to wear loud Aloha shirts. I like that. I like that nice safety, except for the fact that it tied up the 11 with a 1. That should make things interesting later on.
Yeah, in general, we try to shy away from tying up our own stuff, but yeah, sometimes sometimes it happens.
That's true. Yeah.
All right, looks like Margaret was calling for a referee.
Yeah, they're going to have one remove the magic rack.
Yes, that does appear to be a magic rack, and not an AccuRack or a turtle rack.
All right. Maybe I should have said a template rack.
Yeah. Yes, Magic Rack is a particular brand of template rack, but that one does appear to be a Magic Ball rack, which is the actual name of it, not Magic Rack. But everyone calls it Magic Rack anyway.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
At least that's what's printed on it. It says Magic Ball Rack is what's printed on them usually.
But she's eyeing the 1 ball. Don't know if it goes anywhere, but I wonder what she's thinking.
She's thinking about just kind of freeing it up and leaving the cue ball in the end rail. I think that is
Well,
what she's thinking. But that does give Mike a good look at this 11 in the side or in the corner. 10 in the corner. I mean, he has options 14 or 12 in the corner or the side. He has options.
lots of options. Not as many anymore.
Options are becoming less in quantity.
Looking at the 10, 10 in the corner. Probably going to come for the 15 after that. But he still has the 9, 13. Oh, trying to break them out. Valiant effort there.
All right.
And
Summerfield Habner has left the building.
Summerfield, have a great time. It's good chatting with you. All right, Margaret's back at the table looking at solids. She's looking at the 3, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch to reach that one. She
Yeah.
might not be able to reach it.
Well, she has a bridge, and she's not afraid to use it.
She has a bridge and not afraid to use it. And here comes the bridge. She has one of those fancy telescoping ones.
Yeah.
That's how you know she's serious about her bridge usage.
Yeah. Over on table 2, we see Bob. Kenny Dodge. Kenny shooting on the 8 ball.
Kenny Dodd about to put that 8 away for his team.
And there we go.
3 for pool. Ties it up, 3 apiece. That's going to bring up Darren Walding. Will be racking and breaking for a 3 for pool versus Artem Babayan. Am I saying that right?
That's what I think. That's how I. Yep. I think we were correct. Nice shot on the 6 by Margaret. She's looking at the 5 and the 1, trying to figure out how to do which one to get to the other. She's deciding on the 1.
Yeah, 1 to the 5, that can be pretty tricky. She's got to avoid a lot of traffic to get there.
Uh-huh.
Even if she just bumps the 12 for kind of a stop shot, that's still not guaranteed to leave you a shot on the 5. And all right, she's going to be kicking. All right, just lining up using kind of like a mirror system.
Mm-hmm.
And you line up and find the spot on the rail where you need to aim, and that's where you aim. Right there. 5 in that bottom right corner on screen.
Oh, good hit.
Good hit. That's the important thing.
All right. Nicely done.
All right, brings Mike to the table. Looks like I'm going to start with this 14 or 10.
10. I think it's
10.
10.
It looked like 14 on screen, but at the table it was clearly a 10. All right, now what about that 12 in the side?
No, that
I
one.
don't know that 12 goes. You may have to play position for the 12 in the corner.
Wonder if he's going to try and play it safe here off the 9. Looks like he did.
Well, don't bump that 5 out for Margaret.
Looks like she might be able to see a little bit of it if she can get past the 13.
All right, Margaret at the table.
Still looking at that 5, trying to figure out, is she going to kick at it? And she just called the ref over to make sure that, check for a legal hit.
All right, we have referee called into action to watch this hit. Plus, we have all of our viewers. And that looked like a pretty good hit to me. Oh, okay. Referee says no bueno. Let's see.
That was close, though.
Let's see what we can see.
Well, Overbuilt Gaming says nope, it hit the stripe first.
That's what that looks like. Let's check the other angle. That looks like a bad hit. I think the referee made the right call. +1 for the refs.
Are we keeping score? Yeah, that
Refs get a lot of heat, but it's gotta give them props when they get it right. And I think he made the right call there.
all right. Mike, the ball in hand. Now he took the first ball. Now he's on the 13. So the question is, do you draw it to put the 9 in the same pocket, or do you follow it, put the 9 in the side?
This looks like he has just a hair of angle. I would kind of stun over for the 9 in the opposite corner.
Oh, all right.
And a stop shot so you can cut the 8 in. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Now, he may have angle, he may draw over for the 8 in the same pocket as the 9.
Yeah. It does look like he has a little bit of angle. Oh. Yep, does look. You're right. Hey, have you done this before?
Let's just say I do know which end of the cue stick to hold. Pointy end goes forward. Oh, no. I feel like he may have rushed that a little. He seemed like he shot that pretty fast. But he shoots all his shots like that, so guess that was probably normal for him. I don't know if there's a path there for that 5 past the 8. Well, Margaret's lining up like there is, so it must go.
Well, if you overcut it slightly and hit it just pocket speed, it'll end up parking in front of the 8 ball, making your opponent's life a little bit more difficult. Or you can do that.
Hey, that's a good save.
Yeah.
All right, are we going to be calling ref into action again here to watch this? If he's going to be kicking up and down table, I'd be wanting a ref.
On the other table, Darren is kicking at the 10 ball, and he made a good hit.
Or is he going to go for the three railer on this 8, try to kick it in the corner, or just one rail up and down? What are we doing here? Or is he going to look for
Well,
some type of safety? Going to try
yeah.
to kick under it, maybe? A little soft kick under, try to leave for no easy shot in the 5.
Oh, there you go. That's
Yes,
kind of daring.
it is.
Oh, I think that again, all the options are pretty daring.
They are. You gotta just pick one and go with it. There, he's calling for the ref. He's probably going to be kicking up and down table at this. I just don't know if he's going to be going one rail up and down or maybe 3 rails at it. Depends if how confident you are in your 3 rails. I am not confident in my 3 rail kicks, so I'd be going one rail up and down. All right, he's called the 8 in the corner. He says, I'm putting that 8 right there. Uh, hmm. Which way is he planning on going at this? I mean, he's standing over there looking at something, so I'm curious. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's waiting for our Tim Bobby on the next table to shoot. That's why he's standing over there. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm all caught up now, I think.
Okay.
So, chat room isn't entirely convinced that that was a good hit on that 5. While we're waiting, maybe we can take another look. Let's take one more look here. From that angle, can't tell really. Other angle, let's have a look at this angle again. Impossible for me to say. All right, going 2 rails. Wow.
Call the good hit.
He's called a good hit. Should we watch that one again too?
Well, yeah, let's watch it
Let's
again.
watch that one again too. Why not? All right, let's check this one out. Oh, that was clearly a good hit. Yep, I clearly see the 8 move first. We can check the other angle too, just to be sure, but yeah, you can clearly see 8 first. Good hit. Nicely done. All right, that was Mike Sells that won that. Was that,
Right.
is that right?
That's correct for diamond cutters. And then we have Mark Goodwin playing Kenny Dodd. And Mark is racking and breaking.
Right, you are. So while he racks and breaks, let's go have a look at that other table.
Artem's looks like he's shooting on the 7. Yeah. Oh, don't scratch.
Oh no.
All right, Darren with ball in hand, 10 ball and the 8 ball. I do like Darren's shirt too. Fake tie down the front.
If I were to wear a tie, it would definitely be a printed tie on my shirt, not an actual tie. On my T-shirt.
That would be very appropriate. All right, Darren calling the corner pocket. And
There we
score
go.
1 for 3 for pool.
4 apiece. You know it's going to go like this all the way down. We're going to be just trading games back and forth all the way to the bottom of the score sheet. You know that's how this is going, right?
Right.
I am seeing a pattern here.
All right, so on that table we're going to have Louis playing Margaret.
Yep,
with
Louis. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Louis breaking and racking and breaking.
Yeah, in that order.
Right.
Don't do it in the other order.
He's not going to break first and then rack.
Yeah, versus Margaret Goodman.
So it's shooting at the 7. I wonder if it's going to try to break out the 1 and 4. Looks like he was trying, but didn't get.
There's something wrong with our vision. Are you talking about us or are you talking about the chat room, Overbuilt Gaming? I'm guessing he's talking about that 5 ball. Do you think that 5 was good or bad?
Oh, the 5 ball? I'm reserving judgment. I'm gonna defer to the ref on that one. My eyes are just not that good.
Overbuilt says even in slow-mo it was a bad hit. I'm not sure if he's talking about the 5 ball or the 8 ball. Please clarify, Overbuilt. Are you talking about the 5 ball or the 8 ball?
Kenny's looking for a bank the 1 ball into the corner, maybe? Yeah. Wow, that was very nice.
Yeah, nice bank there.
Yeah. Kenny's been around for a while. Shoots really solid.
Artesian Kenny Dodd. Artesian? Aleutian. No, he was in the Aleutian Islands. Call him Artesian Kenny Dodd. I don't know. All right, Kenny's called this 4 ball. Cross side, swish. He'll just bank his way out.
Right?
He's gonna make his own highlight reel.
If we
I,
had a bank event here, my money would be on him.
Sherry
On a
says,
Ken.
I can't hear you. Can't hear me? Who are you talking to? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Bump it for perfect.
Yep, great shape on the 2.
Yeah, so much for banks being closed on Sunday. Well, the ATM's always open. So Kenny went to the ATM twice, which is exactly what the casinos like you to do. They like you to keep going back to that ATM here at the casinos.
And don't they have several of them here in the casino?
ATMs?
Yes.
Probably. I would imagine they do. I don't really gamble, so I wouldn't know, but I'm sure they do.
Ooh.
Ooh, a little close to his work, and he is not lined up at any pocket. He
Yep.
may be forced to bank this 8 cross side. Oof.
That was a great job, though, getting between the 10, the 13, and the 11. But you're right, a little too close to the 8.
Oh, Sherry did the first thing all us tech support people say when they call with a problem. Hey, just turn everything off, turn it back on again. Did that fix it? And yeah, that fixed it for Sherry. She has sound now.
Yay!
She can hear us now.
So I missed where he's calling. Is he trying for the?
Looks like he's cutting it right to just straight in, not banking it.
Mhm. Wow.
What a shot,
That was
Kenny
incredible.
Dodd. Kenny looking very pleased with himself, as well he should. That was a heck of a run out. 2 banks, razor thin cut.
All right, so now coming up, who do we have?
We have Darren Walding will be playing against Mike Sells. Mike will be racking and breaking. And while they do that, let's go have a look at that other table.
Yeah. Louis shooting on the 7, but he's got a 5 ball that needs to be broken out, which he just did not quite get. He's working hard to try to get that 5 out of there. Hit it,
Well,
but
at least now he has a bank shot. Where before he didn't even have a bank shot.
that's true.
So that's progress. Making progress. Yeah, right, Chris Robbins? Holy cow, Kenny Dodd. Holy run out, Batman.
Oh, nice safety there by Louis.
Yes, nicely done. All right, let's go back to our main table here. All right, Darren's called the 2 in the corner. That should rearrange some of this furniture.
I think
He's gonna
so.
be going. He's gonna be going into this 3. That 3 could ping pong off a few balls here. Things could get rearranged. He's definitely rearranging some furniture. The question is, does the new rearrangement have good feng shui? And if that 8 goes in the side, and I think it does, I think Darren has taken care of all of his problem balls.
Right? 4 definitely goes past the 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Darren really gets his whole body into the shots, doesn't he?
Well, at least that one, right? When you try to do a very delicate shot, maybe you want to use a little body motion to help assist in the shape.
Rick Jones putting in a special request. Could you guys please speed this up? He's over there, running the tournament. They want to get this tournament over with. Been here 8 days.
Well, Rick, you can be sure that we will talk as fast as we can to get this over as quickly as possible.
Man, Darren Walling, he will do his part. He's not a slow player. That's absolutely perfect. Just double checking where he wants to be on the 8. And yeah, we can see from here that 8 does go.
Gonna draw this back.
Yep, this is good. Just tap this 8 in for a 2-game lead for his team. Darren just asking his opponent if he wants to have someone watch it. All right.
All right.
Look good to me. Nicely done.
That's
6-4.
Yep.
Moving right along. That will bring up Bob Olson versus Artem Babayan. Artem will be breaking and racking, but not in that order.
All right, over on the other table, Louis is shooting on the 8-ball. Trying to put it in the side.
Oh,
and
missed
it looks
it.
like he missed it.
Ball in hand. I couldn't switch camera angles quite fast enough. I didn't quite get there. So, all right, ball in hand for Margaret. So do remember when you're in Seattle to go check out Ox Billiards. Whether you want to play some Chinese 8-ball, some snooker, or just some regular American pool, they do have you covered there. Seattle's premier pool hall.
Gotta tell you, Ox is a great place to play.
I haven't been there, but that's all I've heard. Everybody who's ever been there has always had nothing but fantastic things to say about the place.
trying to figure out what Margaret's going for here. She's lining up the 11.
Yeah,
She tried to do 11 to the 14 or 11 to the
I think
12?
I think she's looking at the 11-12 combo and rolling forward and bumping that 14 off the rail, something like that maybe. Just trying to get that 14 in a better spot. Not sure. We can't really see because she's kind of blocking on camera here. There, maybe you can get a better look. See what she was thinking. Yeah, I think she was thinking of that combination and rolling forward and bumping that ball off the rail. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that 14 on the rail.
No, that's
At least I think that's what she was looking at. But I think she's decided she's just going to roll with it. She'll deal with it.
yeah. So if she does this right, she'll come off the 14, maybe tap the 8 slightly, leave herself. Oh, didn't even tap the 8.
Oh yeah, she played that position off the point perfectly.
Yeah,
Held that cue ball nicely for that 11.
all right. And it's an easy job coming out for the 8 inside. Yep.
Oh,
Stay
yeah.
up, stay
Oh
up, stay
no,
up, stay up, stay up.
no!
Oh,
Let that cue ball go.
oh,
That's a heartbreaker.
yeah. That was a nice run right up to that point.
So that's going to be ball in hand for Louis.
Right. All right, back to the. All right. Bob Olson's coming to the table here.
All right, Louis does put that 8 away.
Bob just played a safety on the 1, just to break it apart.
And Margaret's right back up to that table over there, except this time it's her break versus Mark Goodwin.
And there's another safety coming back.
That's a nice touch.
Yep.
Bob does not seem amused with that safety. I am not amused. Good hit. So we're watching platinum teams. This is the 4th place match, meaning the loser of this match is going to get 4th place. The winner will be moving on and advancing, playing Dutch boys. We'll be waiting for them. And then after that, they'll be moving into the finals. Probably playing one of those, another Yakima team, probably. They seem to be, yep, it's Pains +2. Yep, another Yakima team. They're just taking home all the money. At least trying to, anyway. So, the loser of this match, they get $1,480.
That's a nice chunk of change.
But if they win this match, they're guaranteed at least $2,180. So that's an extra $700.
That's a good incentive to win.
That is, absolutely.
Nice safety there by Bob.
And then this tournament, if you win the whole thing, is $4,680. Second place is $3,180. Why are all these prize monies ending with 80? Who did that?
That's a good question. It wasn't me. Artem just called a 10 ball on the side. Looks like it's gonna be a tight. Hmm.
Now, depending on who you ask, that shot on that 10 ball that Artem just did, depending on who you ask, some people are going to call that a foul and some people aren't. The reason being because that cue ball went forward. Even though he was putting backspin on the ball, the cue ball went forward. The only way a ball can go forward if you have backspin on it is if you double hit it. If there was no double hit, there's no way that cue ball goes forward if you're putting backspin on it.
Hmm.
But people won't call it a hit because, well, you elevated. So, hey, if you're elevating, we're just going to call it a good hit.
Well, that's good to know. I should just elevate my cue all the time. I'm just glad I'm not a referee. Don't have to call these.
Okay. Well, I think if a referee would have been called to watch that, I think a referee would call a foul on that. But I'm not a referee. I did not attend referee training classes, so I can't say for certain what they would call.
All right, calling the 15 in the corner. Is he going to use the 3 for an assist? And he is. And
Actually, he's sitting perfect now. You can shoot that 10 in the side, 14 in the corner, roll up for that 13. The only issue is when he plays that 12 in the corner, that 9 ball might bump into. Make sure that 9 ball doesn't go someplace unfortunate, like
Right.
on top of that 5 or something silly like that. Actually, he has kind of a funny angle where he can't just roll forward for the 13.
Oh, no. Looked like he was trying to hit it super soft to make sure he got the roll forward for the 13.
Yep. Yeah, we've all done that. We feel like an idiot when we do it, but yeah, we've all done it.
All right, going for the combination. 1.
Yeah, James, you are right. If it jumped a little bit when it was hitting the object ball, it could go forward a little before spinning back. That is correct, which is why I said I didn't attend referee training classes. I'm sure there's a lot more that goes into it than my simplified explanation. So that's why I said I don't know what a referee would actually call if they were called over to watch the shot.
On the second table there, Mark Goodwin just put the 8 ball in.
Alrighty.
That makes it 6-6.
I told you we're just gonna be trading games all the way down. That's actually normal. It's very unusual for one team to be far out in front of another one. It's usually like this all the way in most matches. So Mark Goodwin is down here versus Margaret. So that's going to bring up Luis Santiago versus Darren Walding. Darren will be breaking.
Well, I'm looking at what Bob's going to do here. I'm kind of wondering how he's going to get shape on the 8. I mean, you can put the 3 in with a little bit of draw.
Yeah, you go to the 3 first. 3 back out to the middle of the table. Get you on the 4. Make sure you're up above the 4 so you can drop down for the 8. You can also get there from the 4. You can just shoot basically a stop shot, cut the 3 in, and come across one rail for the 8, or you can come past the 3 and draw over. There are so many different ways.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
Nice control. Yeah, these guys came to play.
They sure did. I'm going to take a short break here. I'll come and be right back.
7-6. That's going to bring, well, Bob Olson, he's right back up again. He will be breaking versus Mike Sells. Be sure to support our Fun Day sponsors. They support us by putting up some money for a fun day. Now, return the favor. And be sure to check out Ox Billiards, Seattle, Washington. Oh, nice break over there by Darren. Oh, well, it was a nice break, and then everything decided to run over to that left rail. So are we in a holding pattern here? So we were waiting for Bob and Mike, Darren and Lou. No, we are not in a holding pattern. So no, Bob should be up there breaking. All right, here comes Bob. Here he comes. Here, let's go watch Darren while Bob racks these. I didn't see what Darren shot. Okay, Darren is solids. Yeah, that was tough being jacked up over that ball like that. But look what he's left. He has left squadoosh. He has hooked his opponent on all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his stripes. All right, here we go. Bob Olson with the break. All right, what do we got here? The stripes actually are looking pretty good to me. So naturally, Bob's going to shoot solids. Or attempt solids. Table's still open. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. What did I miss?
You missed a break shot and then a miss at an opening shot. Oh, except on the other table, Darren missed and left his opponent hooked on every one of his 7 balls.
Wow.
Which is cool when it happens. Unless it's you that's getting hooked on everything.
Darren just played a very nice safety. Broke his 6 out. And left Louis very tight on all of those. And how's Mike doing over here?
He appears to be off to the races. He has stripes. Looks like all the stripes go. 13 might be the only real problem here, but I think he's pretty good on this 9. Just roll forward, shoot to 13 in that other corner. Well, he's overrolled his position. No, he's in trouble now. He does have that 12 up table, though.
All right, right. But Louis just tapped his stripes, leaving Darren not so easy. Not so easy. He might be able to see the 4, maybe. But I think he's going to have to kick at something. Yep.
Wow, look at that position Mike just played on the 13. Holy cow, he played 3 rails around, back behind it, around all those balls. Got right. I want to watch that again. That was pretty cool, actually. I want to see that again. Look at this position to the 13. Comes all the way around. And apparently he didn't have a shot because I thought he had a shot to the 13 to the corner.
3. Wow. And Bob comes back to the table, but he's not got it. No, actually the 5 does go on the side, right?
It looks like it. No, he's just playing a little safety.
Yeah.
And that's a good one. He's got him hooked on the 13 and the 15. You can see the edge of the 15, but not enough to make it. Sherry says I put too much pressure on him by showing that replay. That's why he missed the next shot. Yeah, sorry, Mike.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Kevin.
Yeah, that's not really accomplishing much. Straight on the 7, 2 ball still goes. 3 ball can go in the side or the far corner from the 2.
Yep. If anything, Mike may have made Bob's life a little bit easier.
No, Drew, there's nobody called Adam Sweeney. You can go to the CompuSport site or the app and search for player names. You can see what teams are on, what tables they're playing on, when they play, all that fun stuff. Although this tournament is drawing to a close. We're getting down to the pointy end of the brackets.
Is that what it's called? The pointy end? That
Yep,
must be a technical term.
it is. Sure, just run over the referees when you're moving your stuff out.
Well, isn't that what everybody does?
Not Railbirds, we don't do that.
No, not at all. That's a very nice. So now what are you thinking? 6-2 or 6-5? Then leaving the 4 for the 8.
Yeah, 6 ball. Yeah, this is kind of tricky. 2 ball next doesn't really entice me.
No.
If you can get that cue ball off the rail, that helps things a lot.
Wow, a lot of draw there.
All right, yeah, nicely done. Now this is a lot more enticing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, saving your 2 ball, then the 8 in the side for last. All right.
Over on the other table, Louis just potted the 8 ball. Let's bring it to 7-7.
Louis with Diamond Cutters got that one?
Louis with Diamond Cutter.
All righty. So we are at 7-7. All right, it's going to bring up Artem with Diamond Cutters. We'll be playing Kenny Dodd. Kenny will be breaking.
Well, Bob overdrew that just a little bit, but fortunately he still has a shot on the 2. He's just figuring out how to get the right shape on the 4 to then do pocket the 8 somewhere. There we go. Nice shot.
Yep, good recovery.
4 in the corner.
Yeah, he has options. He can kind of just roll this and shoot the 8 to that bottom right corner, and that's what he's going to do. Just keeping it simple.
Simple is usually easier.
Yep, you will usually have more success if you keep it simple. I mean, there is a time and a place for making it complicated, but
There we go. Another one for
that
3 for
that
pool.
was not one of those times.
Definitely not.
That was Bob Olson gets that one, so that's going to put them in the lead again.
Nice out, Bob.
All right, so we're going to have Darren Walding versus Mark Goodwin. Mark Goodwin will be breaking.
So it looks in the chat like Drew Down Cali is trying to figure out how to do a search in CompuSport. If I recall correctly, there's just a search box that you just type into that you don't have to worry about all the lock symbols. Just find the search box and hit it and enter your information and hit return.
Yep. Be sure to check out Ox Billiards. Be sure to show some support to our Fun Day sponsors. And say thank you to the Chinook wins. No one says thank you to the casino. Say thank you to the casino, too.
Thank you, Chinook Wins. Thank you, Casino.
Actually, I think Chinook wins is like, yeah, you don't have to thank us. Just give us your money. just play our slot machines. That'll be thanks enough.
Well, I ate food here. Does that count?
Absolutely, that counts.
They've got a place downstairs. I ate it. And they got a nice restaurant down here.
Yeah, we had dinner at the Rogue River the other night.
Oh, yeah.
I had some prime rib dinner.
I had salmon. Very good.
Over on the other table, we have Kenny Dodd versus Artem Babayan. On the table in front of us, Darren Walding, Mark Goodwin. Mark at the table now. So, yeah, stripes are nicely opened up now for Mark. Solids are still, kind of bunched up, but I have a feeling that's not going to come into play. I think Mark's gonna run these out. I got a good feeling about that.
You're not at all concerned about commentator jinxing?
Not a thing. It's made up. Doesn't exist. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And roll forward, kind of bump to 7 to hold. I was thinking bump to 7 to hold the cube off of that 14. Can he see the 14 to cut it now? If not, he's going to have to go to the 9 and come back again to the 14. But
All right, if he'd gone a little further, that would have been better.
yeah, I think he wanted to bump to 7, not the 3. But
yeah.
looks like he's still okay. Looks like he's shooting a 14.
Right. Now he's going to bump the 7.
Now he's going to bump to 7. Yeah, he's perfect on this 9. Just going to draw back out between the 6, 7.
Yeah, perfect.
And Bob's your uncle.
Very nice.
All right. Hey, guess what? We're tied up again. 8
No way.
apiece.
Really?
I know, go figure. All right, that brings Bob Olson versus Louis Santiago.
Yeah.
Louis will be. This is a race to 11, so break, break. Bob will be breaking.
Oh, right, because they flip the brakes.
Yeah, in race to 11, it's alternate break in this final round. In race to 9, it's not alternate break. So that's, I'm going to put B, 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 B for breaks. All right. Bob will be breaking.
On the other table, Kenny Dodd just played a nice safety.
Yeah, let's go watch that other table. Thanks for
Yeah.
pointing that out.
He's got
There we go.
solids. Artem's got a kick at either the 10 or the 12. Oh, he's looking to go maybe 2 rails to the 10. You know, one thing I see is that there's not a lot of jumping at this level here. Oh, that's interesting.
All right, just going with the one rail. And he's got a rail. Okay. And the 2 ball's tied up. The 7 ball can break it out.
But he's also got the 1-5 problem.
Yeah, the 5 goes up table if you can get in there. You just got to get position. In fact, he has position right now. He could shoot the 5 right now if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But he also wants to
Get the 2.
It looks like he's just going to roll up on this 2, play safe. I don't think this 2 goes off that stripe into the corner. Oh, he's playing the billiard. Okay, and is he going to get him hooked on the 2? Oof.
From this angle, it looks like he can see the 10 barely. But I don't know where it goes. Or if it goes. All right. Bob with an open table, call the 5. Using the 14 for an assist.
Yeah, all of the balls are in the left half of the table.
Yeah. So Artem kicked at the 10, calling the side pocket. Did not go in, but made a couple of solids.
They were just following each other like a train into that corner. That was weird.
And while it was a good hit, unfortunately, it leaves the table wide open for Kenny.
Yeah. Bob shooting solids. That 7 ball's in a little bit of problems. I think he's going to go after that 7 right now. He's going to either play either the 4 or the 3 can get him to that 7, but I think he wants to deal with that 7 as soon as possible here.
Oh, right.
So he's probably going to shoot this 3 and use the 3 to get to the 7 and the side.
Yep.
That's what it looks like he's doing.
Kenny down to the 7. Lift himself some angle so he can get shape on the 8. Sorry, talking about the second table. Oh, very nice. Straight in, almost, and the side, almost straight in the side pocket.
All right, Kenny Dodd does get that one. 3 for pool. 9 to 8.
Maybe it's 9 for pool now.
3 times 3 for pool. That was Kenny that got that one.
Correct. Kenny Dodd.
So that's going to bring up Margaret Goodman will be breaking versus Artem Babian. Margaret will be breaking. I'm not sure if I said that or not. Although it looks like, oh, I think I put this in the wrong spot. Okay, my bad. I skipped a spot. So that's the Kenny that won, right?
Right.
So that brings up Bob and Louie. That's not who's up.
Mike Sells just racked.
Will you mind going and checking the
I
score sheet and
will
make sure I
double check.
didn't screw something up here? All right, Sandra's going to go double check my homework here. He's going to grade my paper. I don't think I'm going to get an A plus. I might get a C, B minus at best. I'm not getting an A, I don't think.
All right, I'm back.
So where are we at? What's my grade? Did I get at least a C?
You got at least a C. Actually, everything here is right. We just didn't read it correctly. So
Okay.
that one's done. We're now on the first table. Louis playing Bob, and on that one, Mike Sells is playing Kenny Dodd.
Okay, so I'll take a B plus.
B plus, maybe even an A minus.
No, I have to at least be able to read it properly, so I think that precludes me from getting an A. But yes, so we had yeah, Bob versus Louie and Kenny versus Mike.
I see that Louis is shooting on the 8 ball.
It's Louie versus Bob Olson. All right, Louie puts that one away. So hey, guess what? We're tied up.
No way. Again?
9-9. Race to 11. Let's go have a look at this other game while we wait for them to rack. And that will be Margaret versus Artem.
Correct. Margaret Goodman versus Artem Babian.
Yep,
And
Margaret.
Margaret's breaking.
Yep. Oh, off that stripe, off the 14. And I hope you can see that 5 because I don't think he has a shot at anything else. Now would be a good time to pull out the jump cue to jump that 6 in. He is solids, right?
I believe so. But I don't know that Kenny is a jump cue guy.
I mean, I've never seen it happen. All right, just
Oh.
playing a little, just trying to send the cue ball up to the end rail. Didn't quite have the speed, has left shot for Mike, but you know that 5 does block the 15 and the 14, so it's doing double duty over there.
I think if it was over there, I'd be looking at the 11. All right, Mike got the 11. Now he's trying to figure out what to do. He's got the 13, possibly. Yep, 13 looks like the easy one. Followed by the 12.
Yeah,
He's still got those two problems down
Yep,
there where the 5's
sure
blocking.
does. All right. How are we going to deal with those balls up there? Possibly end up playing like a 15-5 combo and trying to get that cue ball in behind the 14 for safety would be nice if he can
Yeah.
get up there. I mean, he has good angle on the 12 to get up there right now. I might try to play position on the 10 for some type of breakout.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Don't hook yourself behind
Oh,
the
don't
eight.
get behind the 8. Okay, he's not behind the 8. He's not behind the 8 ball, as they say.
Yeah.
He's in a little bit of a predicament. All right, 10 on the side. All right, we'll go back to our main table here. Margaret Goodman just broke versus Artem Babayan.
Artem took the 10, hoping to open things up a little more. And he did. He popped the 9 a little, so it opened. Looks like it goes in this corner pocket. Still got some issues there with the 13 and the 12. Oh, he's starting with the 14, knocking the 12 out. There we go. Opens up the 9 and the side.
Now he's going to call for have the
Oh,
ref remove this template rack. All right, that might take a few minutes to remove these. Let's go watch that other table. Dwayne's got a. Well, actually, he's making pretty quick work of it. He only had to move one ball out of the way to get that rack out of there. All right, well, it didn't take as long as I thought.
that was pretty quick.
All right, so Artem with stripes. 9 on the side. You can draw back and nudge open that little cluster, possibly.
Looks like he's going forward to get to 15.
He does have a shot on the 15. It's can be a little bit of a thin cut. I mean, he'll be running into the 3. I mean, if he wants to run into anything, he could avoid hitting everything altogether. He could put some left spin on this, drawn to the 7 if he didn't want to hit the 3.
Oh, things changed quite a bit there.
But has he left anything for Margaret? Long shot on the 6. Tough cut ball on the tough 2 ball up the rail. Oh, Kenny over there just gave up ball in hand.
Oh no.
Underhit a ball, didn't get a rail. Now is where I'd be considering shooting that 15-5 combo and putting that cue ball in behind those stripes over there.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Well, Margaret attempted the 2 ball down the rail, and the only thing Artem has is a shot on the 11. It's a really thin cut, or a crazy bank.
Right, I just heard him call safe.
Or safe.
And as predicted, he did pocket that over on that other table. He did pocket that 5 and left Kenny kicking at his 7.
Oh
A
no.
little bit long.
Yeah. Margaret's looking at the 6. Oh, she's playing a safety. Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot.
Can he see the 13?
You can see the 15. You might just leaving this cue ball down on the bottom rail. Well, you can see the 13. Okay.
Wow. He
It
just,
confused me which ball he was aiming at.
although I don't think that made his life any easier.
Not necessarily.
Oh, she's going up the rail with a 7.
Yeah.
I like that.
7 ball up the corner. Even though she is dead straight on that 3, she wants to leave that 3 there for some cover.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot there, Margaret.
Wow, nicely done, Margaret. You know, if you got speed control, I don't know if the 3 goes past the 15, but leaving the 3 in front of the 15 might be a defensive strategy.
The 3 does go. But really, you'd like to have that 3 to break open that 5-1, and this really isn't the angle to do it. Hmm.
All right, over on the other table,
Yeah.
Mike is on the 8 ball.
Now that'll put his team on the hill first.
There we go. Another one
Diamond
for
Cutters. First to the hill, 10-9 in this race to 11. Um, so that just means Margaret's going to win this game. So we go hill hill. That's all there is to it. Margaret's winning. That's my prediction. Because it has to go hill hill. How could it go any other way?
right.
Nice shot there, Margaret.
Very nice.
That was Mike over there that got that. That's going to bring up Bob Olson versus Mark Goodwin, and Mark Goodwin will be breaking.
Nice safety there by Artem. I think Margaret's only shot is on the 4 ball, which will open up the 15. And this is an interesting way of stroking the ball. Wow. And she left him
Squadouche.
Squadouche.
That's the technical term. She left him squadouche.
He's gonna try to leave her behind the 15, I guess. Yeah. Although I think she can see the 4. All right, so silly question.
So why are they starting that second game? No, they should absolutely not wait. If there's if there's games to play, you play until that score reads 11.
All right, but what happens if Mark wins the other game before this one's finished?
If Mark wins the other game before this one's finished, then that means Diamond Cutters wins the match. That will be 11 wins for Diamond Cutters.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, that means the other team can't get 11. Well, it turns out I'm not the only one who had that question. Overbuilt Gaming asked that in the chat.
All right, our Tim just called 15 in the corner. We're gonna get up for that 13. He really wanted to be high of that 13
right, to break it out.
to break out that 12, and he's come up short. Things just got tough. The final game's always tough.
Over on the other table, Mark Goodwin's taking solids. Just dropped the 7. He's got to deal with a 4-5, which are tight together. I don't think one of them goes in the corner pocket, but I'm not sure about the other one. You know, if I were Margaret here, I'd be looking at the 4 maybe, just to leave the cue ball really far away.
Yeah, definitely nothing wrong with that shot. Yeah, you didn't actually want to make that.
No. I think I would have tried to err on hitting it on the other side, just to ensure that.
Yeah, putting the cue ball over like behind the 8,
Right.
so would have been pretty nice, but this is good too. Just leave distance because he's got nothing. I mean, I don't think he can put that 13. If he can put that 13 in, then I'm swinging
Right.
because that cue ball is going to go into the 12. Things are going to move. Might scratch in the corner off the 12, but I'm swinging.
Looks like he's going for the 12. Mark on the other table got the 4 out of the way. And he's trying to figure out how to get shape for the 5.
Mm-hmm. Mark's probably going to do just something simple here. Just kind of bank the one out, stop shot on the cue ball, so that way he can see his stripes, but he won't have a shot on one, except for maybe try to kick it in the corner or something. And that's exactly what she's doing. Nice little shot. Now, if I'm her opponent, I'm probably just gonna tap on this ball in the bottom here, and try to leave her hooked.
Right. But Margaret's actually in a pretty good spot because you got the 1 on the one side and the 4 on the other side.
Yeah, the more I look at this, you might not be able to hook her from both of them.
Right.
But you're going to be leaving her jacked up anyway, so that's going to make it really tough. Oh, double kiss safety.
Do that.
That's a great way to shoot that. The old double kiss safety. Nicely done. All right, referee's going to come watch this hit and make sure that 13 doesn't move.
So you try and hit the 5 or the 1. That's what it looks like.
Now, the reason Dwayne was checking if the cue ball was frozen to the 13, the reason is if it was frozen, once that cue ball moves away, that 13 might settle in a little bit because like maybe the cue ball's holding it up a little bit. Once the cue ball is gone, the 13 might settle, which would be like a little movement on the 13, but it wouldn't be a foul. So that's why he was wanting to tell you it's frozen. So if it's frozen and the 13 moves, it might not necessarily be a foul. It might just be settling because the cue ball's no longer supporting it.
Oh, interesting. I never knew that.
So that's why he's checking if the cue ball was frozen to the 13.
That was a nice try at hitting the 1. Unfortunately, she hit it a little too thin and didn't hit a rail. Bob over on the other table got himself in a little bit of a pickle here. He is stripes and got himself settled in behind the 2.
That's not where you want to be if you're stripes.
So now he's looking at how he can kick to get at the 12. 14.
All right, so these three balls will be for the match. And then they'll be moving forward, playing for 13 if he gets up there. Oh man,
Oh,
that's never easy. All right,
no.
but he should be okay here.
And he calls the side pocket. There it
Oh
goes.
man,
That's
the
cut.
suspense was killing me. All right, Diamond Cutters defeats and eliminates 3-4 pool. Congratulations. Diamond Cutters moving on. They'll be playing Dutch Boys for that third place match. The winner of that will be moving into the finals to play one of those pain teams. I think it was the second pain team. I don't have the bracket in front of me at the moment, but thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have another match coming up soon. We also are gonna have silver team finals. I think are gonna be coming up soon, or maybe that was the third place, but well, that's the finals. I think. Yeah, finals at 4:30. We have matches coming up. Stick around. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.